People's Action Party candidate Dr. Koh Poh Koon said the party will look into improving childcare facilities in Punggol East.
Anything that relates to family will be something of concern. People with young family like mine, struggling with children going to school, working mothers, these are all issues that are close to my heart.
Speaking to residents at the PCF Centre at Rivervale Drive after his block visits on Thursday morning, Dr. Koh said his campaign will focus on local issues.
The residents are still always concerned about day-to-day things. I mean, some of the things that surface would be things like localized issues like childcare, how many childcare centres they have here, and how do they, get enough places to eat, for example. These are all very local issues. Some blocks have bird problems, bird that goes into their houses. I wouldn't say this is a national problem when it comes to birds flying into the houses. So it is these little things that actually makes life a bit difficult and quite uncomfortable. So I think talking and listening to them, I get a good sense that most of the things that preoccupy them are very much local.
On day one of his campaign, Dr. Koh was accompanied by only 2 supporters. No party bigwigs were present. This was to get to know the residents more personally, said Dr. Koh.
I prefer to have a personal touch when it comes to meeting with residents. I prefer to interact with them personally. And of course, we have people who are also helping to distribute the flyers. But my preference is always to have the chance to listen, to appreciate, empathize, and then also have a chance to communicate with them. So I prefer to be actually knocking on the doors myself. In order to understand residents' problems and their needs, the most important thing is to start listening and to begin to empathize with the problem. Because until we can understand where the needs are, it's very difficult to prescribe solution. Jumping into solutioning is always easy because you can always think of a lot of solutions, but it may not be appropriate. It may not be exactly what people need. It's much like doctoring. You need to take a good history, listening to the patients first before you start to prescribe treatment.
Dr. Koh ran into Reform Party candidate Kenneth Jeyaratnam when he went to the Rivervale Mall for lunch. Mr. Jeyaratnam initiated a cordial handshake between the two. The PAP will be having its first rally at 8 p.m. on Friday. Stay tuned to Razor TV for more updates on the Punggol East by-election.